Last night, Erica Kirk showed the difference in class and trash. She was there to promote her husband's new book, Stop in the Name of God. I find it amazing that 12 years ago, our ministry began preaching about the Sabbath day and the name of God. That was Charlie Kirk's last word to America about the Sabbath day and the name of God. As she was promoting that book on Fox News, honoring the legacy of her husband, the good work that he's done, I want to remind you of the work that Turning Point USA has done. They may be the reason Donald Trump is president today. They have a organization that's nationwide, well funded financially to make real changes in our young people. Now, when I compare that to what Candace Owens has done for our nation, I find no match at all. We have midterms coming up. Do you know who's going to be effective in those midterms? Charlie Kirk's organization. Someone tried to tell me yesterday, Charlie Kirk is who we loved, not Turning Point USA. And I said to that less than educated person, shall we say, that's like saying, I love Jesus, but not his church. You can't separate the two. The church is what he left behind. Charlie Kirk left behind himself in his wife and his organization. And last night, she represented him and his good work before the whole world. And while she was being interviewed, Harris Faulkner tried to make it about Erica. She said, well, what about all the horrible things that are being said about you? Erica said the words that I'm very familiar with. She said, I don't have time. Oh, wow. The moment she said that, I identified with it because that's my response for those that attack me night and day. People say, when are you going to respond? I don't have time. Too busy working on the mission God called me to. Erica Kirk looked in that camera last night and separated the class from the trash. She stayed focused on the work that was left to her and said, let them talk about me. I don't care. I loved my husband. I'm going to focus on his message, his ministry, and his methods. And I'm going to do that by not answering your question about insinuations of cover up. She said, but I will respond when it comes to those that I love that are being attacked. And she said, I'm just going to beg the other side to please stop. That is how a princess, that's how class responds. They do not go down to the level of their accusers. They do not get involved. Erica, I'm proud of you. Professor Toto is proud of you. You handled that with dignity and rather than disdain. Charlie would be proud of you. You put the mission first, not the missus that is talking about you. Listen to me, Erica. When this is over, the whole world will see the class versus the trash. Well, today the trash picked right back up and began attacking Erica worse than she was before. Something's very wrong with that, folks, but I'm not here to talk about the trash. I'm here to promote the class. If you want to see how you handle online attacks, go watch Erica Kirk. They get no response. They get no credibility. You know why? Because Erica knows the truth in her heart. When you know the truth in your heart, you do not have to respond to the critics. Because you know when the story's over, 5 years down the road, when the moment has passed and everybody's tired of attacking you, you're old news, she will still be standing doing great work for America. She will still be promoting our young people and building an organization to make a real difference. Some leaders are called to make a real difference. And the only way Satan can stop them is to get them distracted. You can be destroyed by distraction, defeated by distraction. I have a sermon on my YouTube channel called Defeated by Distraction. You need to watch that because true leaders cannot afford to answer the trash. Stay focused, Erica. Build what your husband left. The only way TPUSA will crumble will not be because of Candace Owens, because everybody's going to see through her very soon, I promise you. The way it falls is if you get distracted from that great work that you and your husband are continuing to do. Stand strong. Everyone's watching. Everyone's watching. And 5 years from today, I'd still be here and I'll remember, I'll come back and sing my famous song, I told you so. Oh, I told you so. I'll come back in 5 years and say what happened with all of the accusations that Erica was involved, President Trump was involved, FBI, where? She will still be working on building something while the other side is still working on burning it all down. By that time, everyone will have seen through them. That's how you handle false accusations. You ignore them and you keep working. There's a story in the Bible when Ezra and Nehemiah began to rebuild Jerusalem, the walls. They built those walls with a shovel in one hand and a sword in the other. And Sanballat, which was the enemy, he was the podcaster of that day. And he kept saying things that were untrue. He laughed. He said, even if a wolf walked on that wall, it would fall down. He made fun of the work they were doing. The job of those leaders was to not listen to Sanballat. Block Sanballat. Listen to me today. If you're being fought unusually, it's because your calling is unusual. Don't listen. Learn the block button is the greatest gift God ever gave you. Just like Erica has blocked, the only way TPUSA falls now is if she begins to listen to the other side, their voices. Stay focused and keep building. Great job, Erica.